streaming live on YouTube right now. So if you're on YouTube and you happen to see this, subscribe to my page, give me a thumbs up, throw some comments in there. I really appreciate it. And then I just opened up a brand new Instagram page. I don't have very much on it, but I will plan to put more on it. And then I actually have a Twitter page as well. So man, the social media I'm going crazy on. But Anchor FM is what I'm actually doing my podcasts on every single day. And it's pretty cool. Actually, I'm not doing it every day. I take that back. I plan to do podcasts probably twice a week, hopefully on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if you're on there, you should subscribe to my podcast. I plan to be on there on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And so today, I'm actually recording. I'll probably adjust some of the recording, put some sound behind it, some music. You could do all kinds of different things. I really think it's awesome to do. And then you post it up there to whenever you want. And so on top of that, what Anchor does is Anchor helps to promote you as well. I'm on different podcasts that go, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, Spotify, and they look for other places, as well as, guess what you get to do when you are doing a podcast? You subscribe to get some kind of some advertisement for you, and you actually get paid by the advertisements when people listen to the advertisements, which is totally awesome. So if you plan to do a podcast, and this is something new I'm learning, if you plan to do a podcast, go on to Anchor/FM, download, and you'll be able to learn more about how to do podcasts. And there is so many people doing YouTube podcasts, YouTube channels, as well as podcasts. But guess what? It's not too full. It's not really like saturated or anything like that. So let me see. I did have some people go in and like a few things on my pages and stuff, and it's pretty cool what you get to see as people are engaging with you on your different channels and everything. So like I said, I'm going viral everywhere. I'm trying to provide some content, trying to talk about different things. One day I might just talk about the weather. I live here in California, and the weather's been actually going kind of crazy. And so that might be a little bit of a different one. It's been colder, and usually in California it's always warm by this time, but we've actually got rain today. Pretty different for California. So I write a bunch of things down in notes because there's so much to talk about, and I tend to lose track and find out, you know, I started on one subject and I ended up moving on to another, and I just, you know, I lose track, and then I can sit here and talk for an hour. You know, I love to talk about affiliate marketing and e-commerce and let people ask me questions and everything and stuff. So today, yesterday and the last couple of days, I talked about branding. And you got to brand yourself. What I'm trying to do is get out there on all these different platforms and brand myself. And also, I forgot to tell you, one other thing is I'm on Periscope as well. And Periscope is like another online TV, YouTube channel, something like that. And I'm on Periscope as well. And I'm going to go all over the place. I plan to do that. So like I said, the last couple of days I talked about branding and branding yourself. It's very important to brand yourself. You know, I have a full-time job and I love doing this. And so what I tried to do is build my business. And today I happen to be off from my regular job, and I was able to go live a little earlier because guess what? I found out that going live earlier in the day, you get more people to engage in and get into a part of your podcasts and everything that you have going on. And it's, you know, if you do it late at night, nobody's watching because guess what? Everybody's in bed asleep. So I end up trying to do this earlier in the day than later in the afternoon, you know. So hang on here. Something's gone wrong here. Let's see, I got to turn that off. And then I got to come over here and turn that off, because guess what? I'm on different pages. And if I turn it on so I can see what's going on and who's talking to me and everything. And I'm using Restream to stream all the different things and stuff. So today, let's talk a little bit about who is your avatar and why you should be having a design of an avatar. An avatar is who you're trying to sell to. Who is the person that you are trying to get to buy from you? Who do you want to be your audience? You have an audience, and your audience, it could be anybody, but what is your audience? Who is your audience? So I'm going to talk about my audience, who I'm trying to do it. My audience right now in my group is actually people who are starting a business or already have a business and like to join my group to see what I've got going on. So let me get my notes here. And on Facebook here, if you're #live, let me know you're here, and #replay if you're on the replay. And I'll give you a little call out, a little shout out if I see you out here and everything. So Isabel, thanks a lot. And guess what, guys? Isabel is up in Canada. So I have a audience all over the place. Thanks for joining in, Isabel. If you haven't seen the first part of this, go back to watch the replay. That's the beauty of it. And too many voices at the same time. Yes, because I'm all over the place. So anyways, what I want to talk about is your avatar and who is your avatar. So you're talking about your avatar is who is your audience. And so you kind of come up with a name. You come up, because guess what? When you're writing emails, you definitely want to be able to figure out, like if you're writing an email, who you got to write to your avatar, who your audience actually is. So so like right now, my avatar is a guy named Chris. And like I said, I wrote down notes here because there's so many different things you want to do. And when you're doing this live, you have to kind of take notes and stuff. So my avatar is Chris, and he has a full-time job. He works 9 to 5. And this avatar is somebody I've made up, but also this avatar is somebody like myself. Why am I doing this, and why am I trying to build a business for other people to make some kind of an extra income? And Chris is my avatar that works 9 to 5, and he actually he listens to podcasts. He has time at work to be able to listen to podcasts, or on his lunch break, he actually can go on his phone and watch a YouTube video, and he can do different things just to kind of learn and understand what online marketing is all about. And so that's what he does every day. So now he's kind of figured out, this sounds pretty good. I can kind of do some of this. I have a computer at home. I have a phone. I can do certain things. How can I make some extra money? And so Chris, he doesn't want to leave his job because he's done one of two things. He really has a lot of good knowledge, and he feels wanted at his job, but he's on salary and he can't make any more money until he gets his annual increase, if he does get an increase. So, but he doesn't want to change jobs because he really likes what he's doing. But the money's not just quite there. So he's like, I'd like to make some extra money. And then in the future, maybe I will, I don't know, quit my job. Maybe as I get older and I retire, I can have an extra income instead of a retirement, because who knows what Social Security and all that, you have to be investing in your company that you're working for. So you have to have a 401k so you can retire, because we can't rely on Social Security. So he's been there a long time, And the other thing is that he's vested, meaning that he does have a retirement, but he still needs to make or wants to make a little bit more money. And he doesn't want to go somewhere else where he started. He has to start over, because if he starts over, who knows if he goes in for a lesser cost of a job, or if he you know, he doesn't know what he's doing at a new job, and he's like, man, if I go to that new job, why would I want to start over? I've been here for 10, 15 years, and I already know what's going on, and I do really good at my job. So that's my avatar. So my avatar says, hey, now I got to start figuring out how I'm going to learn how to make some more money. And guess what? That's where I come in, because I'm here to promote myself. So Chris sees the Joe Show. He's like, what's going on with this Joe Show? And Chris watches the Joe Show like at his lunchtime, or he happens to hear about the Joe Show on affiliate marketing and e-commerce and online entrepreneur on a podcast. And any one of these podcasts that I told you guys about that I'm on, he happens to hear it. So when he does, and then I promote at the very beginning of this live cast, I mentioned about joining my group, Affiliate Marketers and E-commerce Strategies, and join my group because I'm here to help you grow your business. And what I'm teaching you is the same strategies and the same things that I do every day. I'm going to teach you that in my group, because guess what? I'm building myself, I'm branding myself, I'm moving up, and now I turn around and I'm being successful. Guess what? If I teach you to do the same thing, you could be successful as well too. So I could tell you right now, like what I've learned today, Isabel, you turned around. Thank you very much for throwing in there and saying that you hear different voices stuff. I had 2 channels up at the same time and I didn't even know it. So I'll never make that mistake again. So guess what? I learned. And then also I have a Restream chat, and guess what? It all came in on my Restream chat, everything that Isabel says. So guess what? Now I know I don't have to have 2 channels going on at the same time, because my Restream chat just worked. So that is totally awesome. So now getting back to my avatar, Chris, what I want to do is I want to put out some content. Now he's in my group. I put in some content. And the content really is, what do I do to start making money? Is it a side hustle? Is it going to be a business? Is it going to be a long-term business, or is it a quick cash? You want to make some quick cash right now? Go grab something around the house that you don't even use. Go out in the garage and find out what you don't use anymore. And guess what? Sell it on eBay, and you're going to make some quick cash. That's how you do it. It's very simple. People don't know how to start on eBay or whatever. Guess what? Go to YouTube and look up all kinds of videos, and you'll start watching. And now, actually, guess what happens? You go to YouTube to figure out how to make some extra cash, and you happen to see the Joe Show on YouTube, and here I am trying to brand myself and getting you to see what it is I'm doing and how to build a business. So anyways, that in a nutshell is what I really wanted to talk about today. I always have fun posting my different podcasts or my different lives, and I really enjoy doing it. You jump on to any of my lives at any time, or guess what? You get to go back and watch the replay. So don't forget to subscribe to YouTube at Joe Cuskey, and find me on the Joe Show, and subscribe and listen to all my videos and content. Tell me what you guys think. You can find me on Periscope. You can find me on different social. Each time I come up, I'll let everybody know where I'm at until everybody's tired of hearing about where I'm at. But guess what? After I do a bunch of these Joe Shows and stuff, I have some really cool stuff to show you, some different things to offer for you, things that I'm doing right now that I am making some passive income money on a regular basis, and I want to show you all. So keep following me and listen up to what's going on. And every day that I put something out there, join in and hashtag it. Go in there and say, hey, I want to be first to know when the Joe Show comes on. These are different things of how you're going to learn. And it doesn't mean just follow with me. Also, you can follow in with anybody else. There's a lot of people out there doing this business on a regular basis. Guess what? There's a lot of people that's actually quit their full-time job and they're doing this full-time and making a good passive income. So I'm learning more about how to do live shows, live podcasts. If you're in my group, you're going to see Motivational Monday videos. I throw something out there for a couple minutes to make sure to let everybody know what I'm motivated about, and also how to motivate you or to get you to be motivated to build your business online, as well as I do welcoming everybody that joins my group. My group's growing every single day, and join in my group, and guess what? You get an actual welcome from me directly, and you get one every single Friday that new people come in, and I try to talk to everybody every single day. So what else do I got going on? Saturday Night Lives. I'm going to have some Saturday Night Lives. We're going to do them earlier, and what I'm going to do is really throw out some offers and content and stuff. So anyways, thanks a lot for joining in with me. I really appreciate it. You guys have a great week, a great day, and I'll see you on the next episode. Take care. Talk to you soon.